as Coach was just ending there, for those joining us late, minutes ago, the Big South Conference announced this partnership that guarantees football home within the Big South Conference. 8 Sun members that play scholarship football, and also current future Sun members sponsor scholarship football will automatically associate football members in the South Conference in the predetermined geographic footprint in the Mid-Atlantic South. Commissioners both Kyle Calander and Ted Dunbar will be joining us at approximately 11:30 to take questions more about all the details of. Moving forward with our next coach this morning, the head coach of Presbyterian College Blue Hose, Harold Nichols. Good morning, Coach.
Good morning, Mark.
Blue Hose suffered a setback at Chattanooga and back on the road. This at Campbell, a team familiar with them, with you all, as played last year. We can open up, talk about the game against Mock. We'll start taking questions, talking about the Campbell.
Well, it certainly was a difficult task up there, playing a really good Chattanooga team. I tell you, they are, as advertised, they are a deep, experienced football team with a lot of team speed, very good at the point of attack. Really never really got into a point where we really challenged them all day. We were decent on third down defensively, but, gave up too many big plays, missed some tackles, and some miscommunications in the back end, and they kind of got over the top of us a couple times. And then, we really never really got going offensively. We had a lot of 3 and outs in the game and ended up having to punt a lot. So really never really challenged them. Credit to Coach Huseman and his staff. They've got a fine football team, and I really see them playing for a while in December because they are a very talented, very deep team, and was quite a task for us to go up there and compete with them. And so disappointed the way we played. They are a good team, but don't feel like that we really ever challenged them on the day, and disappointed with that. But we got to turn the page quickly. Got our 3rd straight road game, and going to play a really good Campbell team. There's a Campbell team right there that's averaging 56 points a game and about 570 yards of offense a game. And they're very dynamic. They've got a really good quarterback that has done some really, really big things here early as a redshirt freshman by the name of Burgess, a kid out of Virginia. And he's a big kid. Reminds me of the quarterback, the Mac kid at Gardner Webb. Very talented. It's hard to tackle. Got some savviness to him, and plays a lot older than a redshirt freshman. And so there'll be a big challenge going up to Bowie's Creek, playing a really good Campbell team on the road, a night game. So we got to go back to work this week, and coming off of playing 2 really good teams on the road here, and we played Central Michigan that first game. Central Michigan goes out there to Stillwater and beats Oklahoma State, and got a lot of national attention. And so we've played 2 pretty good football teams here these first 2 weeks, and so I'm not sure exactly where we're at as a football team right now, to be honest with you. But it's really not about who we're playing; it's about us. We've got to go back to work this week, get ready to play a Campbell team.
All right, thank you, Coach. This time we'll start taking questions for Harold Nichols. To ask a question, press star on your phone at any time, or click the Q&A link near the top of the browser. Click raise hand if you join us via the web. Coach, before we take a question, talk about Darrell Bridges. Homecoming last week, kind of versatile, catching passes out of the backfield, turning kicks, position 89 rushing.
Yeah, I wish we could have helped him more. Again, like I say, we didn't really establish a line of scrimmage up front, and so for them to do a good job of keeping him in check all day, they did. I think Darrell would have loved to have gone over there and got a win. He had a lot of friends and family that was at the game, and Darrell's a productive player. A little frustrated right now, and because we got to get going offensively if we're going to expect to win games here down the stretch. And but Darrell played well and ran hard, and when we did get him open and get the football in his hands, and he was able to do some things. But not enough in order for us to, be productive offensively. But I was proud of Darryl, and good to take him back to where he played high school football and be able to play in front of his friends and family.
Coach, first question for you are from Craig Haley of Staff. Go ahead, Craig.
Thank you. Hi, Coach. How are you?
Greg, I'm doing fine.
Thank you. Great to hear. Can you talk about the partnership between the Big South and Atlantic Sun, especially because you're playing a school in Campbell that eventually could benefit from this agreement? Just talk about it from the Big South perspective.
Yeah, well, I think having the opportunity to increase your membership is something that's always on your mind. Big South football has made huge strides over the last 5 to 7 years, and we've got really good football teams in our league, and we've started to get a little bit of a national footprint, and so I would think that would be pretty inviting to teams to be able to come and be a part of that. This college football is an ever-changing landscape, and it's kind of like musical chairs. You see a lot of expansion going on all across the country, a lot of talk of teams moving and colleges, universities moving from one conference to the other. And, I think Big South, this is just an opportunity for us to kind of get ahead of the curve a little bit, put ourselves in a position to be viable and relevant in FCS football. And so this is a huge announcement today. And I know Kyle and his staff have done a great job and have been tireless in their pursuit of adding membership to our league and keep going what we've been able to establish here over the last 5 or 7 years.
Thank you, Coach.
Yes, sir, Craig. Thank you.
Okay. And Coach, one more question I've got for you going back to your team. Kari Regier had a nice Chattanooga, 8 tackles, 2.5 loss, 1.5 sacks. Kind of his emergence, what he means to doing up front.
Well, he's a big part of our defensive line, and he played really well. Was able to get some pressure on their quarterback. We were good on third down up there in Chattanooga, and problem is we weren't very good on first and second down at times. Gave up way too many big plays. But if we're going to be successful here moving forward, Kari's got to continue to play like he's playing, and we got to get some people to help him. And but really pleased with Kari. He's played well these first 2 ball games of the year, and he's finally healthy and being a really productive player for us.
All right. Coach, I'm not seeing any more questions for you, so we'll let you go. Thanks for joining us. Good luck Saturday at camp.
Well, thank you, Mark. Appreciate you so much, and want to wish everybody else in the league good luck this weekend, and appreciate all you guys do for us there at the Big South office.
Thank you, Coach.